Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, it's kind of a rough game, I think it was the final score like 30-9, something like that. But in preseason, you kind of look at individuals, what you get from these guys. And there's a few guys that kind of did their thing. I thought one of the better guys today, let's talk about him, man. Sebastian Valdez, 4 tackles, half a sack. It looked like on a lot of plays, though, that he was out there. He was getting double teamed, it was kind of rough. But like on the plays where he was one-on-one, it looked like he did generate pressure. I know there was one play where he didn't get the sack, but he generated pressure. There was that play where he had 2 guys that he made a quick move and got that tackle. That first one, remember in the first quarter, like I think the second drive, something like that. But I thought he looked good. I know it's gonna be hard to make this team because you think about it. You got the guys you have, obviously, Alfred Collins, he's gonna make the team. C.J. West, he's gonna make the team. Then you have, who else do we got out there? Jordan Elliott. I think he probably will make the team, even though I'm not a big fan of Jordan Elliott. And I thought Kalia Davis, who actually looked good today.
Yeah,
I thought Kalia Davis actually looked good. So that's 4 spots right there. Givens, we don't know the injury. But I thought today he shows like, hey man, he's actually got a punching chance at making this team. The first round of cuts, there's no way in how he'll get cut, I don't think. But he's got to continue that. Robert Saleh said before he came in, he said, let's see what he does with the Denver Broncos. Then we'll start talking. And I thought he did enough to, for us at least, to start talking. What do you think, man, how he did?
Yeah, man, I thought he did pretty good. A few times he commanded some double teams. He was really good at getting into that backfield. He does kind of struggle a little bit going sideline to sideline. There was that one where the QB kind of beat him to the edge. Got away. But overall, I thought he played good. Like you said, still had 4 sacks, and he came out with a half a sack with him and
4
Bill.
tackles.
4 tackles, and he came away with a half a sack, him and Bill combined. Yeah. And then he looked good. He looked good. And it makes sense. His days in Washington, he was pretty solid as well. Obviously, those are the years that they played.
Montana State.
Yeah, the college football playoffs. So they were solid. And this guy, he has a chance that you're saying. Right now, he's like between
borderline.
Borderline. But overall, I think we need some guy like this who's just able to eat up space and just create havoc. And he might be able to do that. We'll see how he does in the next upcoming games, and if he could reproduce this kind of performance. Real quick, because I know people are gonna say other guys that they liked. Obviously, Chase was pretty badass today.
Oh yeah,
like you
Lucas.
said,
Lucas
Davis. But this guy, obviously, we're Hispanic, so we're gonna give this guy a little bit of an extra shout out.
Yeah,
because was it Spring Valley? He's also a California boy like us, so we wanted to highlight him a little bit more because we thought he played pretty well today.
You know what? It's funny because I think his strength is actually rushing the quarterback. But he really didn't have a chance because he was double teamed a lot. I would like to see him out there with Nick Bosa, with someone like Mikal Williams inside with him, and then on the end you always got Huff. Then he would have his one-on-one chances. Then he would have one-on-one all the day long. So let's see you get to the quarterback too, because that's what he's known for. One-on-ones, he's golden. That's where he was always winning his reps. He's like one of the best. Him and C.J. West were like the best at that. So I would love to see him have one-on-one matchups. That would be sick. Just let him do what he's best at. Third down, on third downs, have his ass out there. Let's see what he could do. So I mean, I still think he's got a chance, man. Like, so the way he played today, it was like, okay, this guy has a fighting chance to make this team. Undrafted free agent, it's hard, man. It happens like once every 2-3 years where we have a dude make it. But if he continues like this, like you said, 4 tackles, half a sack. I know when he got another pressure, which I was like, oh shit, that was a nice pressure right there. So I was pretty pumped up, because there was a lot of lowlights out there, or other guys, like Nick Martin, someone that Larry was pumping up, and I get it because there's no tackling. You don't know. He missed a lot of tackles. He whiffed like 3 or 4, and I was like screaming, like, come on, Martin.
And what he got away with because of that penalty.
Oh, the penalty he got, that was horrible, man. Remember where 3 guys, he busted 3 guys. I was like, oh, and that was a one-off. Yeah. And I was like, damn it, come on, Martin, dude. Like, I wasn't unimpressed with him. It's just one game again, but there was other dudes too that were, I was like, damn, man. And I thought when we were talking, we were like, the first guy we're gonna make a video of, Jordan Watkins, he had that nice ass catch early on, but then after that, him and Mac Jones, it seemed like that connection was going on. And then Bradley, man, he should not be on this team, man. I don't know. Him and Mordecai were actually horrible out there. So I would have loved to see Jordan Watkins get more opportunities with Mac Jones, or when Purdy goes out there, that would be kind of sick. Because they had some nice connections in camp, and even against the Broncos, he was really good. So that was kind of a bummer seeing that. But yeah, overall, dude, I'm pretty pumped up. What's up?
Yeah, can't really blame Watkins though, because like you said, man, that quarterback play was horrible. Because early on, like you said, first drive, him and Robinson, man, they were doing good. They were creating separation, getting open. We drove down, touchdown right away. But then after that, man, Calgated the whole rest of the game.
Yeah, dude, and like you were saying, yeah, Robinson, dude, he was looking like his route running was just crisp, man. He was on fire, and it's like, damn, man, he's gonna be out like 2-3 weeks. So who's gonna step it up? And I really did like Watkins that catch. That was sick. He almost took it to the house, you know. So it was pretty sick seeing that. But damn, it was just we couldn't get nothing going on offense once Mac Jones after he threw that was interception.
Yeah.
It was like, and then people were blaming Watkins on that route. I think that was kind of a bad throw by Jones. He kind of threw that to the ground. The guy intercepted it. And after that, when the other guys went in, it was just like, oh, that sucked. So, I mean, I was just looking at pretty much individuals out there. And going back to Valdez, man, I just think that because he's such a strong dude, I think he's got to, you know, he's only, 22, 23. So he's going up. A lot of these other guys are older dudes. So he's just got to keep going, working on his technique. You know, I know he's not going to be known as the best run stuffer, but there was some plays where I was like, all right, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. Like he was in there getting in the mix. And again, he's known for his pass rush ability. So I'm excited, man. I really am excited with a lot of these undrafted free agents. Even Robinson, the cornerback from BYU, he was really good. His name actually wasn't called except on one play where he made the tackle in the backfield. So that's another undrafted free agent out there that was making his name out there. And then one more shout out, another undrafted free agent, Drew Moss. I believe he played guard this game. I'm not sure. I think it was guard. He actually made some nice holes for the running backs out there. So yeah, man, 3 undrafted free agents out there, and I think maybe one of them has a chance. I can make it. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, we got a lot of young guys out there, and I'll be real. These guys got to step up. At the end of the day, we need 4 or 5 defensive tackles out there, and they got to step up, man. It's going to be tough, but we gotta have to do it, man. There's not room for error. It's not like the years before where we're so deep, man. But yeah, anything else on Vasquez, man? You got?
No, like I said, obviously he's just gonna have to get used to the speed of this game.
Yeah.
Like I said, situationally, like plays here and there, you can see it. You can see
the flashes.
You can see the flashes. He's not gonna be an every down guy, obviously, but he has ability to excel in certain roles, and I think we'll see how he does in this whole preseason, but he may have a chance. At the end of the day, he may have a chance. We'll see how it plays out for him, but I give him, like you said, that puncher's chance.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, he's a guy that I will be looking at during the Raider game this next week. Like he's like one of the top dudes I'm gonna be looking at because if he does what he did today, I think he will make the team if he has another game like this because right now that's not our strength right now. Our defensive tackles. That we don't have the guys like Buckner no more, Armstead. We don't have the big dogs. Even when Hargrave was here, like, okay, these guys are starters. Like right now, we don't even know our starters. It might be the way he played today, Cleo Davis. Yeah. Like I thought Cleo Davis. I don't know. I thought he played good. I thought he played solid out there. So I'm looking at him. He might be the starter come week 1. So I mean, it's up for grabs. It's kind of like if you ever watched WWE, the Money in the Bank, when everyone has that chance. Right now, it's up for grabs, dude. Anyone at that defensive tackle position can make that starting position, you know. So
cash it.
They got who wants to cash it in, man? Who wants to be a Seth Rollins and cash that in WrestleMania or SummerSlam? It's gonna be fun, man. But
all right, well, you guys let us know in the comments who you guys think performed well today. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.